is going to be my Drugstore Makeup Starter Kit. So I've put together a little makeup bag full of goodies that I think any makeup beginner or just somebody that wants some really easy products to use that they can find for at the drugstore, fairly inexpensive, that are going to work for them, because definitely things in the drugstore, as with any makeup, can be hit or miss, and you don't want to go out and spend your hard-earned money on crap. So yeah, that's what we will be talking about today. And before I get started, yes, I do want to address the fact that I have been gone and kind of went AWOL for like a month, and I've been really inconsistent uploading, and that is because once dive season started, I was super tired. I was focused on that, and that was what I had to do at the time, and I didn't get home till like 6, 7 o'clock, and I was just super busy. So I am back, and hopefully I will be able to start getting back into the swing of things and putting up videos 3 days a week for you guys, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so before you put any makeup on your face, you are going to want to moisturize, especially if you have really dry skin. So I tried to pick things that I thought wouldn't just cater to my skin type, but every skin type in general. The moisturizer I have picked out for you guys today, and the thing that's taking up this whole bag, is the Garnier SkinActive Moisture Balm Moisturizer. And this moisturizer it's kind of a jelly-er consistency. Are you gonna focus, or are you not? Are we not gonna focus today? Alright. So it's kind of this type, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like it's a really thin gel, and it just blends like right in. It's not really like a white, thick cream. The reason I picked this moisturizer in particular, because I had a lot of options to choose from. The thing that made this stand out to me is that it's not too heavy and not too moisturizing that it could clog pores if you're acne prone, but it's also not moisturizing enough. And if you have my type of skin, which is super dry, that's not going to do a thing. So this is going to work well for all skin types, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to make you overly oily if you have oily skin, and I don't think it's going to make you break out. It doesn't clog my pores. I really like this stuff, and it's amazing under makeup. Like, it doesn't make your makeup slide around. It just lets your makeup sit on your face all day, and I feel really good about using this product. So after we moisturize, we want to prime. Hang on, I have to let the dog out. Coming, Udi! Today I chose to mention the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, because you all know this is my favorite drugstore primer. It makes foundation apply beautifully. It's silky smooth, and I really like this stuff. I know it's gotten a few bad reviews, but I think it's really good. It reminds me of the Smashbox primer. Come here. Oh, there you are. Have a kiss. Thank you. Are those the people? She doesn't care. So next after primer is going to be foundation. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is their Dewy and Smooth formula. I have mine in Classic Ivory 120, and this, I think, it's really a cool line because they have a ton of shades. So I think you'll be able to find your shade in this line, and I really like this because it looks super natural. I'd say it's medium coverage, so it's great for a beginner who you don't want a ton of coverage, but you don't really want like a tinted moisturizer BB cream product either. And they also have this in a more matte version, so if you have oilier skin, you can use it as well. The only thing I would change is it does not have a pump. It just has one of those like pour bottles. But other than that, I think it's wonderful. When you run out, you can just run out to Walmart, buy more, and I just think it's really easily accessible. And honestly, for a really cheap foundation like this, it really works. I have it on today, and I just think this is a beautiful foundation. Then after foundation is going to be concealer. This is my favorite concealer right now, drugstore or high-end. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I know Tati has talked about this, and a couple other people have too. This is amazing. Now, here's the only thing. If you are dark-skinned, you will not be able to buy, this won't work for you. If you are a little bit darker or a little bit lighter than me, then I think this will work for you. But if you have a medium to deep skin tone, even a medium skin tone, I really don't think this will work. So if you are a fair person like me, then I think this will work beautifully for you. Other than that, I honestly think you're out of luck, because Catrice really needs to bring shades out. That doesn't mean you can't find a great drugstore concealer elsewhere, but as far as this line, I don't think you're going to be able to wear this. It just has a kind of a smaller like a small like applicator. It's not real big, not like the Tarte one, but I have mine. This is the second. This is like the middle shade. They have one darker and one lighter. Mine's an 005, and this is amazing. It has the Covergirl Tarte Shape Tape, but it looks lighter on your skin, and it blends with the rest of your makeup. Like, it's not quite as long wearing as the Tarte Shape Tape, which is good because my foundation does not stay on near as long as the Tarte Shape Tape does. So I don't want my concealer to be like, oh, there's where she put her concealer and the rest of her makeup's not there. So it wears better, it blends in with your foundation. You can highlight with this stuff, like you can highlight down the bridge of your nose, Cupid's bow, whatever, and it looks so natural. It's beautiful. Then we have powder, and I chose the Cody Airspun powder, and I have mine in extra coverage translucent. I really like this stuff because you can set your under eyes with it, and it's not a stark white powder. It kind of is a powder with like a little bit of beigey creaminess to it. Going to brighten your under eyes, but you can also set your makeup with it. So you don't have to buy two different powders, one for setting your makeup and one for setting your face, because this is going to do both for you. You know, you can kind of, you set your oilier zones, but then you can also take it under your eyes, and it's gonna brighten, and it's really nice. I really like this powder. So now what I like to do is my brows. This is amazing. If this is your first brow pencil you are buying, this, you gotta buy this. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil in medium brown. It's amazing. I've tried the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It doesn't even compare. This stays on, it matches brows. It's, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. It's one of those really tiny microfine tips, and this is so good. So good. I did my whole brow, and you know how much I raved about my e.l.f. brow pomade? This is literally if you took that and put it in a stick. It stays on that long. Honestly, I think this is waterproof. It's blendable, and it's $5, so you can't go wrong with it. Even if you're a beginner, grab yourself a good eye primer. This is by Milani, and it makes your eyeshadow last all day. The purpose of a primer is to just lock the color and make it more vibrant, make it blend better, and cancel out some veining on your lids. This primer will do all of the above and more. It is so good. It will literally, it's like a concealer for your eyes that makes your eyeshadow last longer. And this will prevent creasing, and it just, I love that stuff. So don't go anywhere else. Buy Milani eyeshadow primer. It's better than high-end Urban Decay stuff. It's better than all of that. Milani is the way to go. So next is the actual eyeshadow. I looked through my drawers, and honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I own mostly high-end palettes. But I decided on this one, and I kind of broke the rules because it's not really like a drugstore brand, but it is like drugstore prices. This is the ColourPop Yes Please palette, and it's like the lookalike of the Natasha Denona Sunset Eye palette, and these shades are, oh my gosh, they're beautiful, especially if you are more of a warm tone girl. And upon first inspections, you're like, whoa, like that orange right there, that red, like they're all crazy. But if you just look at it a little bit more, you have a really light peach crease shade. You have this really medium brown shade. You can deepen things up with this shade, and you can pick a shimmer for the lid. It's really easy to use, and if you don't like warm tones, ColourPop, I have not tried any of their other palettes, but as far as I have heard, they're all consistent with the quality of this one, and they are $16 for this size, and I have been impressed with this one beyond words. So go grab yourself one of these if you're looking for a good, inexpensive eye palette. So next, we of course need some mascara. This is my favorite. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I tried L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I tried a few others. I tried an Essence Princess mascara. None of them compared to this. This is the Covergirl Supersizer. And this is my empty one. So, you know, we're just going to have to look at the empty one. But it has the weirdest wand. It's like no bristles on one side and then bristles on the other. But you kind of just literally just use the bristle side, brush it through your lashes. You will have the most beautiful lashes ever. And this is my favorite mascara, honestly. It takes a little bit of kind of figuring out how you like to use it best. But once you figure it out, it doesn't smudge. Upper and lower lashes, it's beautiful. So next we need some face products. So this is what I've chosen for bronzer and contour today. This is the Physicians Formula Matte Bronze Booster Trio, but you do get 3 products, so you can use this kind of bronzier shade more as a bronzer. This is your contour, and this is going to be your under eye setting powder. That's not why I picked this, which is why I already picked another powder to set with, but these 2 shades are the reason I picked it. This looks like it's going to be a really intense bronzer, but it's a lot like stiffer of a product, so you can just take a fluffy brush, go into your temples, and you will look like, if you are a light to medium skin tone, you will instantly look like you're medium. Like, it will take you a whole nother like shade deeper. This is awesome. And the only thing I would do is make sure you're using like a light hand with it. It does blend, you just can't put it on too much. And then the reason that I also picked this for the contour is this contour is so subtle, yet it contours. And that seems to be a theme. If the contour is light, it doesn't work. If it's dark, it works, but it looks unnatural when you have like a big stripe. So as a beginner, you don't want to really play around with whether you're going to mess your contour up or not. You want to be able to contour, you want to do it efficiently, and you want it to look natural but still good and chiseled. This is a very light powder, but it will chisel your cheekbones, and it is awesome. So then we have a blush. My pick is the e.l.f. blush in Mellow Mauve. This is the most natural blush, but it still shows up. It's good for all year round, even though it's more of a fall winter blush. I've enjoyed it in the spring and summer too. It actually does have a little bit of like a almost blue duochrome shift purpliness. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks so natural, so pretty. Just take a big blush brush and go tap off the excess, just go on her cheeks, and it looks like glowing from the inside out. It's like a satin finish blush, so it's not too matte. I love this stuff. And it's funny, I didn't think this showed up on me, but then like I started wearing it and then I didn't wear it and I noticed it, and yeah, this is a beautiful blush. Then we have a highlight. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlight, and you can see it's really golden, but look how much it reflects. And the reason I mentioned that, I almost didn't mention it, is because it's so golden. Like, see how golden it is? It looks like a straight bronze gold highlight, but look how shimmery it is. I'm going to put some of this on. We're gonna see just how beautiful it is. But it comes off lighter than it looks in the pan. Like, look at that. And then I like to just kind of like almost buff it in, and then use the excess on my nose, keeps it a little bit. But it just makes you glow. It doesn't look orange or anything. This is beautiful. So if you have my skin tone or darker, I think you'd like this. If you're any lighter, you might have to mix it with something else. But I think this is beautiful for a lot of different skin tones. And oh my gosh, Maybelline, you killed it with that. So then, last but not least, we have our lip product. And again, e.l.f. steals this category because this is the e.l.f. Matte Lip Crown, and it's in Rich Red. This is just a really like rich pinky red, 4th of July red color, but all of these are good. These stay on all day. The reason I picked this is because they stay on all day. They're really precise to apply. You don't need a lip liner. Just apply it, blot it, and then go. It is a stunning lip color, and it's like $3. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was going to like that as much as I did, but I just think it's gorgeous. So give that a shot if you've never tried an e.l.f. matte lip crown. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below when you started wearing makeup because I'm curious. And please hit the subscribe button because I'm really trying hard here to get to 50 subscribers. And yeah, so thank you for watching and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.